to Vari Medical Academy. So, உங்களுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரு குட் நியூஸ். வாரி மெடிக்கல் அகாடமி சார்பாக இனிவரும் நாட்கள் டெய்லியும் ஒவ்வொரு டாபிக் நம்மளுடைய ஃபேக்கல்டி மெம்பர்ஸ் லைவ் வீடியோ ஸ்ட்ரீமாக உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்க போகிறாங்க. விஸ் யூ ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் மை டியர் ஃபியூச்சர் டாக்டர்ஸ். டாபிக் ஏதாவது வந்து கிளாரிட்டி வேணும் அப்படிங்கிற எந்த கண்டென்ட் ஆனாலும் கமெண்ட்ல தெரியப்படுத்துங்க. அதுக்குண்டான சொல்யூஷன் வாரி மெடிக்கல் அகாடமி சார்பாக கொடுக்க ரெடியாக இருக்கும். இந்த மாதிரி வீடியோக்கள் உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா மறக்காம லைக் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, அவங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். தேங்க்யூ.
I am Kiran Kumar Reddy from Vari Medical Academy. Today I am going to explain chemical bonding. Chemical bonding. Chemical bonding. The why atoms are involved in bonding? Because atoms are getting stability, they are involved in bonding. There are two types of bonding. One is interatomic bonding. Next one is intermolecular bonding. Now, interatomic bonding, one is ionic bond, another one is covalent bond, and metallic bond, and intermolecular bonding are hydrogen bonding, we can term it as HB, hydrogen bonding. Next one is van der Waals force of attraction or van der Waals bond. There are 5 types of van der Waals forces: dipole-dipole interaction, ion-dipole interaction, and dipole-induced dipole interaction, ion-induced dipole interaction, London disperses. These are the van der Waals forces we can explain in states of matter. Now, interatomic bondings are the very stronger bond, and intermolecular bonding is the very weaker bond. These are the weaker bond. Now, what is the energy? That is 202, the bond energy 200 to 400 kilojoules per mole. For this one, hydrogen bonding and van der Waals force of attraction, that is 2 to 40 kilojoules per mole. These are the two types of bonding. One is interatomic, intermolecular. Interatomic is the stronger, intermolecular is the weaker. Coming to the ionic bond. What is ionic bond means? For example, if you take NaCl, the electrostatic force of attraction between two oppositely charged ions, that interaction is ionic bond. Now we can take NaCl is an example. NaCl is example of ionic bond. Why atoms are involved in bonding? First one is why atoms are involved in bonding. Because they attain 8 electrons in outermost orbit. They attain octet rule. They maintain octet rule. Another one is they maintain zero group. Zero group means inert gas configuration. All atoms must contain 8 electrons in outermost orbit. That's why they are stabilized. Now one by one we can discuss ionic bond, covalent bond, metallic bond. Okay. We can take first here is potential energy, in y-axis potential energy, and this x-axis we are taking distance between two atoms, means bond length. Now we can take a curve started from here. It reaches to this one, means for this distance is bond length. Bond length means we can take r, the distance between two atoms. Now here in this position potential energy is more. For example, one hydrogen atom, here is another hydrogen atom, they are individually present. If lower potential energy, one potential energy is less, they reach the potential energy, they form bond. Now here is potential energy is 0, and distance between two atoms is the infinite. We can take infinite, the distance between two atoms. This is the actually is given in NCERT book, and we can take potential energy and y-axis, and the distance between two atoms, and x-axis. Now we can remember one thing, attractive forces, when chemical bonding, attractive forces and repulsive forces are in equilibrium. How equilibrium means, I am taking one of the nucleus of A, I am taking, here is I am taking nucleus of B. Okay, here electrons are present, here also electrons are present. Now electron of A and here is electron of B is present. For example, this is the nucleus, the electron is surrounding, revolving around the nucleus. Now nucleus of A and nucleus of B, electron of A, this is the electron of A and electron of B. What forces are present means, one is the repulsive forces, another one is the attractive forces. What are the repulsive forces means, Na of nucleus, Nb of nucleus, they are repulsive. Na and Nb, they are repulsive. And electron of A, electron of B, electron of A and electron of B, they are repulsive forces. What are the attractive forces means, nucleus of A attracting electron of B and nucleus of B attracting electron of A. These are the attractive forces. Now I am taking Na attracting electron of A and Nb attracting electron of B. Now what is a chemical bond means, in chemical bond there is equilibrium between repulsive forces and attractive forces to form bond. For example, if you take one ring, here also I am taking another ring, I am taking one ball on this position, another ball I am taking here position. Which one is more stable? Here is more stable, here is more potential energy, here is potential energy is less, that's why this is the stable. Even atoms also, why involved in bonding means, they became stabilized. Stabilization purpose, they release energy and they interact each other. This is example of repulsive and attractive forces. Another one is that to attain 8 electrons on outermost orbit and to maintain inert gas configuration. Why it is called as inert gases? Because their shells are fully filled, that's why they are not involved in bonding, that's why these are called inert gases. Next, coming to the ionic bond. What is ionic bond means, one atom is giving electrons, another atom is accepting electrons to form bond, that is called ionic bond. Right now, for example, NaCl I am taking. NaCl, it is dissociated Na plus and Cl minus. Actually this is the strong electrolyte, we are not dealing that one. But what is the bond present between Na plus and Cl minus means ionic bond is present. Now I am taking Na. What is the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 1. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. One of the electron is giving to the chlorine. Here is formed Na plus electron. Another one is the chlorine. We can take 2, 8 and 7 and accept one electron from sodium to form NaCl minus. Here is accepting one electron. Here is removing electron. What is the bond formation between NaCl? The ionic bond. The transfer of electron from one atom to another atom to attain nearest noble gas configuration. That's why to form ionic bond. Now NaCl structure, NaCl means here is one electron, here is chlorine, how many electrons? One of the electron here is plus and here is minus. One of the electron is taking. This is the interaction between NaCl. Now I am taking Na Lewis structure. One of the electron transferred from here is one electron transferred to attain the nearest noble gas configuration. This is called ionic bond. If you take a covalent bond, covalent bonding. What is covalent bonding? Covalent bonding means one atom, for example chlorine, another chlorine, one chlorine is giving one electron, another chlorine is given another electron. This shared pair of electrons mutually sharing, that is called covalent bond. Covalent bonding. If you take hydrogen, one of the hydrogen, this one, another hydrogen, they are involved in like this. For example, this two hydrogens, this is called covalent bonding. And actually Na is giving electron. Here is what is the name, this one? Ionization energy. What is ionization energy? The amount of energy required to remove electron of isolated neutral gaseous atom, that is called ionization energy. Here is electron is accepting, this is called electron affinity. The amount of energy released, an extra electron accepted isolated neutral gaseous atom, that is called electron affinity. Now Na plus, this is the gas, and Cl minus also gas. In gaseous state they are not stable, they form NaCl solid. In NaCl solid, it's in a solid form, it acts as a bad conductor. If NaCl dissolved in aqueous solution, if Na plus and Cl minus ions are splitted, they in aqueous state or in molten state, they act as a good conductors. They act as good conductor, but in solid state it is act as a bad conductor because there are lot of force of attraction between Na plus and Cl minus. If you take magnesium chloride, also another example of ionic bond, MgCl2. Here is magnesium Mg plus 2 Cl minus. If you take Lewis dot structure means Mg plus 2 electrons. Here is chlorine already 7 electrons, one of the electron is transferred here. Here also chlorine. Here another electron is transferred. This is called Lewis dot structure. What is ionic bond means? Transfer of electrons from one atom to another atom. There is electrostatic force of attraction between two oppositely ions. That bond formation is called as ionic bond.